Tonight on Reporting Scotland. Snagging work on the new Queensferry crossing could cause disruption until September next year. Good evening. Commuters can expect further disruption to journeys over the River Forth as snagging work on the Queensferry crossing is carried out between now and next September. Transport Scotland admits it has known about some problems since before the bridge officially opened. Critics say they should have made that much clearer before now. Our correspondent Glenn Campbell has the story.
Only 3 months after it opened, the Queensferry crossing is to be partially closed for 5 days. From 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Edinburgh-bound traffic will be diverted over the road bridge to allow for resurfacing work. And at Holyrood today, a surprising admission. This top transport official confirmed problems with the level of the road surface at bridge joints were identified back in the summer.
The issue about the levels on the joints was known about in August prior to opening.
So why did the public only hear about this on Monday?
First of all, the contractor hadn't designed the solution to this until...
She said the repair plan and the need for lane closures was only worked out a couple of weeks ago, and that a suitable weather window had then to be identified.
We wanted to be able to have quite a bit of certainty about the weather window before we put out information which otherwise may confuse drivers.
The Queensferry crossing should reopen next Wednesday morning, but there may be more disruption to come.
Will there be further closures between now and next September?
There will be some lane restrictions happening between now and September, yes.
I think it's a disgrace that commuters are learning so late in the day the bridge is going to be closing. If the government knew about these problems, why did they not tell people much sooner?
The minister responsible for the bridge says he was only told about the problem last week.
Well, you know, I cover 3,500 kilometres of trunk road. If I was to know every single repair that needed to be done, then it would never be out of my inbox. The point is that at the time, Transport Scotland, the contractor, were trying to find a way of resolving this issue without lane closures, without partial closure of the Queensferry crossing. They thought they could try to get to that position. Clearly, they haven't been able to.
Transport Scotland said works would be paid for by the contractor and that commuters should only experience delays of 2 to 4 minutes. The speed limit on the bridge will not be raised to 70 miles an hour until key repairs are completed. Glenn Campbell, Reporting Scotland.